Charlie or Charles. Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill me if I butcher his name. But yeah, the CEO and the COO. Mark is the COO, and Charlie is the CEO.
Nice. Yeah, White Box Gaming, you fit right in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Totally.
I could. And if you want to interview Vox Pop Gaming CEO, COO, I'll give them your information or what vice versa, and you could definitely talk about it because it's it's definitely should be known out there that indie games deserve some spotlight.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the whole purpose of this podcast is to spot. You were talking about the small streamer, big streamer, stuff like that. Well,
Yeah.
we all kind of left Mixer, and we were all the little streamers over on Twitch, And I was like, these larger streamers get all the glory and all that stuff. I was like, what if I just created our own community? I just bring everybody in that wants to come in on the podcast and give them a voice, build us a big community of streamers on this podcast. And it's about you guys. It's not we don't I mean I don't get anything out of this. I mean, I have affiliate links and stuff, but it costs me money to have this thing going every month, but I do it because of the community and the opportunity to reach out and meet people like you. And you reached out to us, and we didn't turn you away because of this or that, or you're not big enough or whatever. Everybody's welcome, and so far it's worked out really good. I enjoy doing these. Fulio enjoys. She's not getting anything doing these, so it's a good time, and we like to learn about what people are doing, how they're successful. People are going to listen to this, and they're going to listen to you and how you're being successful, and you're going to be a role model to those people. They're going to take some of the things that you're doing and implement those into their own strategy, and hopefully they find success themselves. So it's a really cool thing. I like it. So I don't know what your thoughts are, but it's kind of where we're at with it.
I have one question though.
Go
What's that?
ahead.
So you're always talking about food in your streams.
Oh
Can you
boy, here we
elaborate a little
go.
bit more about this? Because I have a friend who also does the same thing, is always a food topic in his stream. I find it fascinating and fun.
So I'm obsessed with Taco Bell. Obsessed. When I mean obsessed, I'm obsessed. Like I like Taco Bell. You listening? Sponsor me for crying out loud. I love Taco Bell. You have no idea. Like it's bad. Like if I ever win the lottery, the first thing I'm going to is going to Taco Bell and buy a whole bunch of Nacho Loco tacos with a Baja Blast and oh, you name it. It's wild. I'm just obsessed. So with the food topics, I actually like to eat while I stream. And a lot of people don't like that, and I give that warning because I do make people hungry. So what I have my mom. My mom supports my stream, so she makes like these cute little healthy snacks. So I either have like apples, pears, cheese. I make sure it's healthy snacks. And I don't like ASMR, but I like to tease my community by like eating very close to the microphone so they hear every detail of the crunch, just to make them, squeal a little. But they
Right.
like it. I don't know. They're very strange crowd. But yeah. And then when we talk about food, I always ask, "Oh, what did you have for dinner?" and stuff. And then all of a sudden you see a plate of food coming in. I'm like, "Oh, hold on, chat. It's a snack break time." And they're like, "Curse you, I'm gonna go eat something." And I always make them eat something. So I always warn them, like, eat before coming here or eat while I stream or something. So yeah.
That's kind of neat though. It kind of creates almost a virtual dinner table in a way.
Yeah, like a digital mukbang.
If you won the lottery, you could just buy a Taco Bell.
There you go.
You know what? I'm very simple. I want the simple things in life.
You could just
I,
buy the Taco Bell and go
I
in there
don't
and get whatever you
I
want
don't want to
any
buy a
time of the
Taco
day.
Bell. Then I might get tired of Taco Bell.
Well, then you could trade it in for an Arby's or something
I
else.
never had Arby's before.
I love Arby's. Roast beef sandwiches are the bomb.
Huh.
Actually, Firehouse subs too. Oh my god, Firehouse subs great. They should have those up there because they didn't have them here in the Midwest. I was actually stationed at Fort Meade in between Maryland and DC in 2007 to around 2010 ish.
Mhm.
And they had a Firehouse set up there. I had to drive 45 minutes down to Alexandria. Virginia to go to that place, but it was worth it. Worth the drive.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if it goes up north into New York or not, but I would like to go to New York. I've been to the airport there.
Meh.
I heard. I wanted to go to Broadway. Just go check that out.
Whenever they reopen.
Yeah. Well, this is before it was all closed and stuff.
I'm wondering, are they doing any virtual shows?
No, but they actually recently in the news, I last checked, some Broadway stars did like a pop-up show in the streets saying, "We will be back, no worries." So it was
That's
very
cool.
cool that they did that. And hopefully they will be back because I love Broadway. I think I've been to already 8 Broadway shows, and my mom loves Broadway, and she definitely wants to see some Broadway shows and stuff. So hopefully we could go back to the Broadway life.
And then your Amazon Game On. What is the Game On? Is that just Amazon's streaming platform? Do they have?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
Now
curious
you're
about
getting to
this.
the juicy stuff. All
Yeah.
right. So Amazon Game On is actually an app where you get clips and people will vote for your clips, and it's focused on mobile gaming. So like PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, Candy Crush, Fishdom, what's another game? Angry Birds, stuff like that. And these mobile, there's challenges. You do these challenges, or you bring challenges, and you get these incentives. I actually have links to download this app for either Amazon platform, Google, such as Android platforms, and iOS, which has recently was just released on March 3rd was when we actually announced that it has been released for the phone platforms and stuff. And this is also debuting a new TV show that's coming on Amazon Prime Video, which I'm very excited to mention.
I'm creating a profile right now.
Yes, and follow me, ALEDream. Woo! I sent you the links. Use those links. Those links help tremendously.
That's funny.
Don't be Googling it. Just use those links.
Oh, is it a affiliate link?
Yeah, it's a tracking link. I'm very honest. I'm like,
Oh,
you're
that's
helping
cool.
me tremendously.
No, just make sure I have those so when I build your profile and stuff.
And you will automatically follow me when you use those links. That's the best part. You don't have to search for me. You'll automatically follow me.
Nice. I like
Hey.
that. I like that sorcery.
Yeah, it's really cool what they did, and it's very awesome because I also had the opportunity before all this keeping my mouth shut about the show was Amazon sent me the new Alexa and sent me Sengold lights where they're voice activated and they turn on and then change color. So
Whoa.
that's really cool, and that's actually on my Amazon Associates website, which I think I have it on all my links.
That sounds fun.
Hush. And yes, it's there. So yeah, it's very cool all the stuff that I've learned and I gained from this opportunity. And the funny thing about this was it was like a casting call, and I never knew I was going to be chosen, and I was chosen out of thousands of gamers who were participating. There's 8 contestants, and it's a road to win $25,000, and the show is airing on Amazon Prime, Game on Titans, April 7th, 2021. So don't miss it.
That's gonna be
Nice.
exciting.
Mark your
Yeah.
calendars. Hey,
Yeah.
so do you think that you're like I wonder, so how did they find you and how did they pick you? Do you think it had something to do with, like I said before, like how you're always engaged, you're always out here and you're always out there? Do you think when they're trying to select these gamers for this kind of stuff that they're looking at that stuff?
Oh
Or
yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
I had to do 2 interviews. Um the casting interview with the casting directors, and then I had to do a profile interview. Which have you seen the Amazon website where they announce the contestants and stuff? It's on my website. If you go all the way on the bottom is an Amazon website, and it will take you to the actual website of the Game on Titans, and you could see a little bio of myself and the other contestants.
okay.
So you go to my website and it will say I'm looking at my website right now because I don't
On
memorize these
your
things.
website's what?
On my website, there is a part where it says Game on Titans trailer, and there's a link that says Amazon 33 whatever whatever, and that's the website to the Game on Titans.
Which website?
Where
ALEDream, ALEDream.
let me make it easier. Let me just DM it to you.
No, I got it. That's for the listeners, so they can go
That's
find it.
that's the website. I just DM it to you so you can put the link. And this website shows you the trailer, and it also shows you a little bio of each contestant. And I'm there. It's so cute. It's so cute. I'm very humbled, and I'm like super grateful for this opportunity. Not everyone gets to say, "Oh, I got to film a show during a pandemic." No one is
Right?
gonna say that. That's like something to put in the history books, to tell you the truth. And it definitely gives you so much opportunity and saying, wow, I've known this girl since she was in school, and now I see her straight on a streaming platform, which is amazing.
Yeah, because some of the bigger streamers that were back on Mixer were going to do like live game events with Microsoft, like actual Microsoft stores. Like they were going to get sponsored to get brought in. They could set up a whole computer system, and then people would come in and watch them play live. And when the pandemic started, that all got cut off, and I don't think any of that stuff came back. So yeah, that's a pretty big deal that you're getting involved in stuff like that, because a lot of that stuff actually went away last year.
Yeah, I was actually invited to one of those since I'm an Xbox ambassador. So it's definitely sad that that's not happening. But you know, like I said, there'll be more opportunities out there. As there's many ways to network with people in the gaming industry, and Twitter is the best thing ever. Like that's how I found you. So yeah, Twitter is super helpful.
Yeah, no, that was kind of out of the blue. I was like,
I'm
oh,
I'm I'm very random. When I see an opportunity, I grasp it and I'll grab it by the horns.
did you hear that, Folio? We're opportunity. We
All
are
right.
the we're we're the cusp of opportunity.
Well, you're giving a free exposure to content creators
That's
where
true.
people pays hundreds of dollars
That's
for
true.
their own, like my own website. Oh my, I don't even want to know how much money I put on my website, but um and I only billed like maybe 27 cents. So yeah, click on those ads, people. But no, seriously, but it's definitely content, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity because a lot of people don't have this, and a lot of people don't know how to promote themselves, and you are taking time out of your day to promote others just for the love of networking and gaming and entertainment, and that's a beautiful thing. And that's just what happens. You start off free and then you start charging. So
There you go.
Oh, we do have a Patreon set up, so but like I said, I make good money. It's not a lot off my back to put up a website and do this, but the editing takes a lot out of me because it does take a lot to edit, and I'm a stickler for quality, so I'm really
quality over quantity, that's for
yeah,
sure.
I'm really hard on
Always.
myself when it comes to the editing stuff. So sometimes it can take me a while to get that stuff done. But one thing I wanted to go over is some of these games that you played.
Oh God.
And I think Julio wanted to talk about some of them too. Um,
Yeah.
but the first one, Sonic Generations, was that a racing game?
No, Sonic Generations is actually a game which it plays two portions of Sonic. So Sonic in a 2D platform way, and then the Sonic 3D, like similar to like Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic Adventure 1. And so it's a transition between the two generations of Sonic. So
Okay.
you bump into the Sonic from like the past, and you play the stages of the original songs, and then when you play the three-dimensional Sonic, which is like the generation of like Sonic DX, Sonic of Adventures 2, and so on for the newer newer consoles. um and it's definitely it was cool. It was free on Xbox, so I'm like, I love Sonic, so why not? And I started playing it on Facebook, and I'm like, I never finished this game. Let me complete it, and I completed it on Twitch. So that's it's the list of games that I see credits, that means I finished the game, just FYI. I'm not a completionist. When I see credits, that's the end of the game. So if I click
Ugh,
on credits in the main menu, I finished the game. Just saying.
good for you. Because I swear, I'm playing Spiritfarer right now, which is a platformer game. It's beautiful. I love it. But I thought, and I've been trying to play a little bit of games for completion. That is not a game for completion. I'm just warning everyone.
I heard I heard it's really long.
It's so long. I had no idea. I didn't look it up. I just started playing it on stream and I'm hooked. It's a great game. And I guess they're going to be coming out with some updates too later this year. So it's just going to keep expanding. So this is definitely going to be a game I'll be playing for a while. Probably not going to complete it. So, and that's okay. But at least I'll play it.
So what I do is every time I like look for a game or I want to like experiment and try a new game or go back to an old game, I go to this website called howlongtobeat.com and it gives
Ooh,
you the main story hours, the main and extra, and then completionist hours. So I like to pace myself and plan ahead of how long and how many days and how many weeks this game is going to take me.
right. That's
So
a great
I like to
idea.
I love to plan ahead.
Nice.
Especially, I like to play undersaturated games. I don't like to play oversaturated games whatsoever,
Hmm.
because when you play undersaturated games, your name will appear above that game category,
Hmm.
and it definitely helps you. It won't give you too much discoverability because you never know who's following that game, but, there's always people that love a game. Like, I was shocked when I was playing, there was this game that I was really shocked that it had, like, a following. It was, let me see which game it was. Um, Little Nightmares, of course.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
Little Nightmares had a following, but, this game called Crosscode, which actually inspired my merchandise, and, I love Crosscode, and the developers of the game actually came to my stream, which I am highly, highly, highly appreciative, since it was, like, almost 6 in the morning, and I was dying of tired, and then I'm still in the beginning of the game, and the developer's like, "You're underleveled." And then I beat the first level under level, and they were impressed. So that was really a cool experience, and I would never forget it.
Nice. The other game was Conquerors Bad Fur Day.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about that, are we?
What? Why? That game's awesome. That
It's
game is. I love that game. We played
so
the heck of it. We played that on Nintendo 64.
so what funny is I never played it as a kid, because as a kid, I wasn't allowed to play mature games. The only
Yeah.
mature game I was allowed to play was Perfect Dark, which
Oh,
wasn't
wow.
so bad.
Yeah.
Um But I wasn't allowed to play mature games, I wasn't allowed to watch rated R movies. So, the first time I ever touched Conquer's Bad Fur Day was when I turned around 25 years old, and, yeah, it's wild. So, the first time I streamed it was on Facebook, and then I streamed it on Twitch again, and, they have it on the Xbox Rare Replay, and that's how I streamed it, because, I was looking for the Conquerors something Reloaded,
Yeah.
and I heard that one is not that great, so I wanted to go for the original nostalgia, and that's
Yeah.
what I
The
did.
original was best. I think when they came out with that sequel, it just was didn't have the same effect that the first one did. But yeah, we when I was in the military, we played the heck out of that thing.
One of the games that really stuck out to me that I think is one of the most beautiful games ever made is Okami. That game
Okami,
is
oh,
gorgeous.
ooh, that
And
game
when
is
that
long,
came
though.
out, yeah, when that came out on Xbox though, I was so excited because I played it on my PlayStation 2. My PlayStation 2 broke down, so I just kind of gave up and moved to Xbox. And, I've had that game still in disc, and now to be able to play it on Xbox, I was just so, so excited. Still haven't finished that one either.
I finished that game, but I definitely wanna do a completionist, thing on it, because it has so much replayability,
Right, yeah.
um, and I definitely enjoy that game. I got it during the Capcom sale.
Oh,
I got it
cool.
for $11, and then I
Nice.
got the Resident Evils for $11, $15 because I love Resident Evil, and, I was very excited to try the game because I didn't know that it was gonna be such a breathtaking game, especially with the
It's so
graphics
beautiful.
and the art, and I definitely was a unique game, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Mhm. See, is there anything else that you wanna talk about?
There's so many things to talk about that we could do like a part 2 to tell you the truth.
Well, we were
'Cause I
talking eventually about doing some follow-up interviews as well, so people that we've interviewed before, check back in with them and just kinda see what's new, what's going on. Um
absolutely, after the show is finished airing on Prime, I definitely wanna we definitely could recap on that and how I did and how I do, because I can't talk anything about it. You have to watch for yourself and see what happens. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I finally created us a stream on Twitch and Glimish for the Gamer Couch podcast. So,
Oh,
toying with
blemish.
toying with the idea of maybe doing some live interviews, and maybe we could do some of these indie games where we just kind of play those and we just chat about
Nice.
a follow up, possibly maybe.
I actually made a blemish just to claim my profile name so nobody
Mhm.
could, like, steal my
It's so
name,
smart, it's
especially
so smart.
I had to. My name has there's if you Google ALEDream, you mostly see me, but then you see people with the name ALEDream from, like, 6, 7 years ago, which is,
Oh,
like,
no.
unused, and now my ALEDream is on the I still haven't, like, fully copyrighted, which I should, but I don't have to put that because that is not my business. My business is actually my real government name. That's just
Mhm.
like an alias thing, a brand. But
Right.
little by little, I would have to put, I forgot what it's called, oh my gosh, it's an acronym.
Is it like LLC?
You can put a TM by it, trademark.
T that not the trademark one. Yeah, trademark I could do too, but it starts, TB, it starts with a T. It's something business, BDA. Is it
Oh,
BDA? It's something like
DBA.
that.
Is it
There you go,
DBA?
DBA,
DBA.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
doing business as.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, so I have to do a DBA as in the future, definitely.
But
I'm not thinking about it yet.
but you can also use the TM as, but it gives you limited protections until you
Mhm.
actually file for the actual trademark.
That's why I'd rather do DBA because it's safer.
The other game, which I heard was terribly hard,
Ooh.
was The Lion King.
Oh, oh, oh. So with the cool thing about the Lion King one, I have the edition that comes with Lion King and Aladdin, so it has a rewind function, so that came in handy, let's just say that.
I had the original Lion King game on the Sega Game Gear. Remember those? Nobody knows what the Sega Game Gear. Okay, I'm old.
I do.
Cricket, cricket. I
Oh,
heard
yeah,
of it. I never had it though, to be
I still
honest.
I didn't
have
have
it.
one either.
I've been wanting to put some batteries in it, and fire it back up.
But the Lion King was definitely a tough one. I just recently what game? I just recently bought a whole bunch of games because when it's payday, you want to buy a whole bunch of games. Plus, I I pre-ordered Pokemon Snap and Resident Evil Village.
Oh, nice. The Pokemon one's gonna be fun.
Oh, I'm just
Does it?
doing it for giggles and the memes.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just basically taking pictures of Pokemon. I'm like, look at me. So the games I'm definitely looking forward to stream, because I'm finishing Cyanide and Happiness.
Oh, fun.
I have to go back to the game that I started called Shade, which is Animal Crossing on steroids. Um, and then I recently purchased on my Switch Cooking Simulator, Gris, Little Misfortune. What other games did I purchase? Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which I say I'm going to stream it, but I still haven't feel inspired to stream it yet. But then I'm very excited to stream Evil Within. So I got a heart monitor. So now that I'm playing horror games, I'm using a heart monitor and it displays my heart's beat per minute and or it heartbeat per second a minute. I don't know what it is, but it displays it on stream while I play horror games. So it's
Nice.
pretty cool. I used it for 2 games already. I used it for Among the Sleep, which I just recently finished. Or was it 1 game, I think? I think I only use it for 1 game, sadly. Yeah, 1 game, Among the Sleep, I use it for because I haven't played any horror games after Among the Sleep. But yeah.
That's funny. That was my idea. Like last year, I was like, well, I should get a heart monitor. But then I couldn't figure out like how do you put it on? How do you get it like on the stream itself?
Oh,
But
I have the heart monitor that I got in my Amazon store. Um, and it gives you like a little tutorial. Unfortunately, it's sold out though. What a bummer.
so does it like interface with your computer then?
So it uses a widget and you link your Twitch to it.
Oh,
Hmm.
Yeah, it's very cool, but you have to use
Ooh.
your phone, so you have to have your phone near you via Bluetooth,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense
yeah.
then. Okay, yeah.
So it's very, accurate, I could say. It gets uncomfortable though, because it gets tight around the chest.
So going back to your game on thing, so that what when was that? That was April 7th.
April 7th, yes, that's
Okay.
gonna be airing on Amazon Prime Video. So if you do have Amazon Prime, and if you don't, get that 30-day trial.
Is it going to be live or just pre-recorded?
Uh, can't discuss, but you'll see when the show airs.
Okay. I don't want to ask too many questions, but well, we hope you win the $25,000. Can we talk
Mhm.
about that?
Yes, just, go there and root for me. Also, there's gonna be, this cool thing, which will be mentioned, during the show. So make sure you download that Game On app and stay in the loop and follow me, because I'm always doing challenges every Wednesday. And as well, who knows, maybe when you do a challenge, your challenge will get featured and there will be different features. And vote for my challenges. I'm like the epic fail of challenges, so it's pretty fun.
So to recapitulate everything, going through a typical day of what you do. So as far as focusing on how you interact, are you always just like looking for new websites to sign up for or anything related to gaming? How do you find that stuff? Do you just Google it or do you just find it by word of mouth or how do you find all that stuff?
They email me. I have my email on my website, I have my email on my Instagram, and they email me. And it's a personal email, it's not even a business email. And I've got in so many opportunities for like for sponsorships, trying out games, or I've seen like I've received messages on my DM saying, "Oh, I've Googled you and I've seen your success and I've seen your videos, I've seen your previous interviews," all these things. So, like I said, what you're doing, you're definitely helping people getting noticed, and you never know, maybe you'll get noticed and get your own like page showed or something.
Yeah, I was really shocked to see like when we launched this website the first month in, we did over 10,000 unique visitors the first month, and now we're averaging probably 15, 16,000 uniques a month.
That's
So
beautiful.
there's
See?
there's a ton of people coming to this website just checking it out. So
You could get the ads up on there.
yeah, well, we have a few, we got Amazon associates and stuff like that.
Oh, high five, me too. Yay.
But I've actually had that one for quite some time. But mostly
I
just like donations and stuff.
I just got approved for Google AdSense, so I've been like I'm very excited about that and I've been very careful.
I did do a thing with the Patreon. So if you are a Patreon like
I
supporter, I have a
don't
special page to highlight those people that are actually got this really cool graphic I made up.
I don't know what Patreon is, to be honest.
It's like a Twitch subscription basically, but it's just a
Ah,
way to like
gotcha.
support content creator by just supporting them monthly.
That's
Uh,
cool. I
and
didn't know what a Patreon is. Once again, I made a Patreon to claim my name. Everything that you see me on, I just do it to claim my name. I don't do it because I'm actively active.
and right now I just have it set to $5. I think there's some stuff I can do with it where like if after the third month you've subscribed, you can get some merchandise sent to you. So
Oh,
like
that's
every three
cool.
every 3 months you'll get something in the mail for supporting the show. So
Nice.
still working on all that, but we're getting there. Julio, you got anything else?
Off the top of my head now, but no, but I'm definitely gonna have follow-up questions I'm excited about. More or
Ooh,
less
okay.
about the game on and what games you're gonna be playing, that you mentioned that you're looking forward to. So I'm excited to see, what's new when we follow up with you.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't ask what my name meant. I'm surprised you didn't ask like yeah,
What
I'm
does your
surprised.
name mean?
See? See, this is the questions. It's actually my initials. So ALE are my initials and Dream comes from Drea. And when I did music, Drea was actually a very common name. So Apple iTunes actually messed up my entire bio for that, and they never fixed it. So I was like, "Oh, I'm too lazy." So I just add M, and one of my ex friends like came up with the name, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick with that. That's actually really branding, ALEDream, because it's basically reality and fantasies. The dreams are fantasies come true.